Hi everyone, this is with Spirit by General Heart Readings, also known as Rochelle. I'm here today and I'm going to be doing the tarot reading for Taurus for March 2015. And I'm using the Amara's Love Oracle, although it doesn't have to be love. There's other things that come in as well. But, you know, if there is love, it does come up. And this is a very general reading, like I always like to say, so not everything is going to make sense for everybody. It just depends on what Taurus you are. And make sure you watch your rising and your moon to see which one fits better with you for this month. Because sometimes your rising might make more sense than your sun sign, or your moon sign, or vice versa, or, you know, and it's interchangeable. Or sometimes all three kind of make sense. And sometimes timelines and shifts might go into the next couple months. But this is for March, okay? So, first off, I want to say, you know, like I said, this is a general reading, so if you would like a private reading with me, you know, please message me on Facebook at will.spiritfoot.9, or you can like my page, Will Spiritfoot General Heart Readings on Facebook. Also, I do a blog talk show. It's metaphysical and spiritual chat on Blog Talk, but you can follow the shows and what's going on with that if you like the page. Let's Talk About Spirit. It's a real fun show. I do, you know, readings there as well. But private readings, you know, I'm pretty reasonable, and they go more in depth with you. I get I channel a little bit more. I get more visions within just regards to you. This is a general reading so it's for Tauruses all over the place. All right, a little bit about me: ordained minister, intuitive life coach, healer, clairvoyant shaman. I do mediumship readings and a couple other things. I will post the information to my my site, my business site on the bottom. There's different ways that you can reach me, and if this makes sense for you, please let me know. I like to know, and I like to be validated. So if it does make sense, you know, message me on Facebook, leave a comment. Only positive comments are allowed, please. And you know, like and share if you wish, subscribe. But just, you know, all positive comments, please. And if there's spirit interference, I do apologize. It's been happening, so hey, what can I say? I got spirit around me. It's a good thing. It gives the video character. Alright, so here we go. Let's dive into your reading for Taurus, because I did draw more cards than usual. So I need to go ahead and get started. So the first one is short term, and I apologize, my dog is barking in the background. They're outside, but the first one is short term. So maybe a relationship right now is short term. It's you know, brief time frame. It's not a lasting love. It's maybe you've met this person and it's a brief encounter, but there's a lesson through it, okay? And the timing just isn't right, but there is a lesson there for you to learn. So remember, everything happens for a reason. Every meeting happens for a reason, and so that's why, you know, but they don't always last, right? They're just here to teach us and then move on, okay? So then the next one is true love, all right? So you might have, now, like I said, not for every Taurus, not every Taurus is going to find true love this month, but there are some that will, okay? So, you know, you may be one of them. You know, true love is just as it sounds. You're kind of destined to be together. You are, you're beautifully connected. There's a strong bond there. There's you know, happiness. There's innocence. It's a natural feeling of ease, joy, and there is definitely a heart connection. Okay, and so with that, true love is the dark male. Okay, and then you have the young male. So, this can go a few different ways depending on what Taurus you are. Alright? For some Tauruses, you might just have the true love with just the dark male. Okay? For some, you might have true love with the fair male, or the young male. With just the young male, usually under 25. With some of you that are older, you know, it may just be it's hard to keep these cards in front line. It may just be the dark male, okay? For some of you, it's going to be that true love with the dark male. For some of you, it's going to be someone that's young. For some, it's just going to be a darker, you know, skin tone, eyes, hair, whatever. Alright. So it's going to be for some, you know, the relationship might be open at first because there's obstacles. So, you know, that true love might come later, or it might be with these people. There's a lot of people in your reading this month, so it's kind of interesting. There's it's an open relationship. Is you know, you don't really want to be tied down to one person. Either they don't or you don't, and you're wanting to date other people, and it's kind of not a serious thing, and you're not ready to commit, and you kind of just want to be free. And so that's kind of where that's going. Like, and the true love, you know, it might be that feeling of ease and stuff, but then he might just want an open relationship, you know. So you know how men are, they're kind of stubborn at times. So, and if you're a male watching this, then just reverse it, and those could be the females. Okay, so female, so then the obstacles is that there's obstacles in the way of this. So just realize that destiny is working in, you know, your favor for things to work out, but there might be delays, and maybe the timing isn't quite right at this time. So the divine or higher power is putting obstacles in the way because it's not meant to be at that moment, and maybe that's why it is an open relationship. But then you have the courting male and the fair male coming in, and so the courting male is, he may be this dark male, okay, he may be the young male. Just depends on what Taurus you are. So this courting man, he may also be the fair. He may be a fair guy, okay? Or the courting male may be the dark male. Or this may be a completely new person. Like, this true love may be for this guy instead of the other guy. The other guy was just in there for a little bit, or they've been in there for a little bit, and, you know, you just decide that you don't want to be with him anymore because this new guy is coming in. Because the courting man is more of a romantic man. He's a man about town. He's worldly. He's a gentleman. He's available for dating, or he's currently looking for someone to date, or he might be interested in meeting you and dating you. And if you're a man, this may be you. So if men are watching, you know, you could be either one of these. So it might, you know, this fair male, this fair courting male, he might be the young male, or it might be mixed of the dark and the fair. You know, I think you're kind of understanding how it works, depending on what Taurus you are. Okay, but this person is a soulmate, because the soulmate is coming up, and then the karma is coming up. So you have, I can't hold on to my cards. So you have karma with this person, this soulmate. Okay, and so maybe that first guy with the open relationship, I'm getting that it's more the courting fair male that's coming in. So it might be that maybe this other guy, you know, you had a relationship, an open relationship. So you're like, okay, open relationship. Well, this new courting fair male comes in, and he's the soulmate. Okay, so you know, fair male as in light skin, light eyes, you know, lighter hair. You can do chestnut hair as well for that reddish hair, you know. So, you know, you had, maybe you thought it was true love with this dark male, or you were in true love, but it really wasn't, or true love was on the way with this courting man. So maybe this guy, like I said, he wanted an open relationship, and you're like, okay, I'm going to give you an open relationship. Well, you ran into your soulmate because of that open relationship, and that's why there were obstacles thrown in the way so that you could meet the soulmate. Understand? So the soulmate, you know, I'm sure many of you know what a soulmate is, but it's that you're meant to be together. You are meant to, you know, and usually, I mean, soulmate it's that one person that everybody's looking for. And the karma is, you may have karma from a past life. So not all soulmates are really end up being together, but most of them do, and it depends on what kind of soulmate it is. It might be a karmatic soulmate, which is why the karma is with the soulmate. So, but the soulmate is a feeling of true connection. It's knowing one another. It's thinking and feeling what the other is saying. It's realizing that you may have had previous lives, or that you've had previous lifetimes together. It's one soulmate connection, like I said, can last a lifetime, or others for a short time. We often have more than one soulmate in a lifetime, which means it just depends on the situation. But you have known each other before, okay? So you've known this courting female before, and you have karma with him. So if you can get past that karma, it might just work out wonderfully. Alright? And then you have children. So the children there might be children around you. He may have children, you may have children, you may want children in the future. The children might be important to you this month. Things going on with the children. You know, it's about young people, like I said. It's also the birth of a project or an idea, or past childhood memories, or like I said, children are important to you in the future. Okay? So then you have friendship. So you might have friendship also with this soulmate, and that's really important. Or you might be gaining new friends this month, getting out there, meeting new friends, networking, having a friendship, and they might be long distance. Long distance is overseas. So you might be communicating with someone that's overseas, or, you know, not in your town, over the internet. It's online chatting, online dating. It's, you know, you're having friendship. Maybe you meet someone while you're traveling. Maybe, you know, that's basically what long distance is. Or you may have a separation due to distance with the soulmate for a little bit. You might go on a cruise or travel together, or you may have romance while you're traveling. Or this person is foreign. Like, he might be from, you know, he's fair, but he might have a foreign accent. So you might actually meet him online or somewhere that's far away, and you have to do the long distance thing for a little bit. But then the new love comes in, so this is definitely a new love. So this is someone that's new into your life, and you know, new love is great. It's, you know, new love in this lifetime, anyways. I mean, if it's a soulmate, you've already met him before, but new love, it's this new person, and it's a new phase of your life. Okay, so you're meeting this soulmate, and it's beautiful, and you have this new phase of your life going on, and you're moving on to the next chapter of your life. And so then there's a happiness there and a renewed love for yourself and your life. So meeting this guy is going to turn into a new chapter for you. Okay, so and then the psychic tarot for the whole month is choose wisely. So that's going into the whole reading about choosing wisely, about which man and which way you want to go with your life. Okay, do you want to stick with the dude that wants the open relationship, or do you want to, you know, wait for this soulmate to come in? It's about making those choices that are being given to you, and you know, you may have a vision or a goal that you want to achieve, but there's so many choices out there, and scattered energies, and unrealistic expectations, and so that are preventing you from attaining your desires. So the opportunities are bountiful, and there's a decision that you have to make at this time. So it also reminds you that you have the options that appear around you. You know, you have all the influence and the power, but everything's you're in control, and you're responsible for the choices that you make. So just make sure. So take time, analyze carefully, think things possible. Don't be hasty, just because you feel pressured, and don't be influenced by people. Just make a focused and wise decision that outweighs, you know, one that's not made with emotion or desperation, but just make sure that it's a wise decision. Okay, so you guys have a wonderful month, Taurus. The month of March looks very exciting for you. Like I said, it might blend into April. Timelines shift, and it just all depends. So, you know, I really wish you all the best of luck. Let me know how it goes. Comment or you know, Facebook me or whatever, and I will see you next time. Namaste. Thank you for tuning in.